Is due to visit Hout Bay. The Cape Town suburb has been the scene of violent protests in recent weeks. Residents there are unhappy about service delivery and a lack of effective policing. eNCA's Athi Mtongana is tracking that story for us, and she joins us live. Athi, good morning to you. So talk to us about what the police minister is going to say there today, because as I understand it, this is the scene where 4 people were shot dead in one day.
Yes, Xoli, we are here to find out exactly what the police minister, Bheki Cele, will be saying to residents of Hout Bay who've been faced with a lot of shooting, specifically in relation to taxi violence. And like you mentioned, 4 people killed in one day. That specific incident is linked to the ongoing taxi violence that has been happening in Hout Bay. And also, Xoli, just before the 4 people that were shot and killed, there was another one that was shot and killed in a week before that one, totaling that number to 5 people killed in relation to taxi violence here in Hout Bay. Now, this has obviously affected the way in which people travel to town. That specific route in which the 2 taxi operations in Hout Bay were fighting over is a route to town, and now it has put residents in a situation where they only have to rely on the My City bus to get to work. Some of them saying that they cannot afford to buy the My City card to be able to travel to town. So the police minister today will find out exactly what he'll be saying to the residents in Hout Bay. And I mean, in the Western Cape, there's a lot of issues, Xoli, stemming from how police and how ineffective police operate in and around some of the communities here in Hout Bay. And just going back to the taxi violent incidents that have been happening here, the 4 people that were shot and killed, Xoli, they were shot and killed right in front of the police station. So those are some of the questions and the answers that the police minister needs to answer. Why those people were shot and killed at the doorstep of the police station when the police were right in front of the incident when it happened. And also, Xoli, I'll be asking questions to the police minister about the incident that happened in Culloden, where that community there has been marked with a lot of violent service delivery protests that ended up with the deaths of 2 people that were killed. And at this stage, we understand that the IPID is looking into that matter to look at who exactly shot and killed the 2 protesters, because the residents there were saying that they might have been shot by the police, some others saying that they might have been shot by private security. But we do know that the Deputy Minister of Police, Athi Mtongana, was there to try and speak to the families and the community there. But today, Xoli, we wait to hear what the Police Minister, Bheki Cele, will be saying to the residents of Hout Bay.
Athi, just as a final question to you, perhaps most embarrassing for the police minister is that the death or the shooting of those 4 people who died on the same day last week in Hout Bay. This happened within walking distance from the local police station there. Surely he can't be happy with his law enforcement officers.
Definitely not, Xoli. In fact, I'm going to ask my colleague Mario Pedro if he can just to pan and show you where the police station is and how this incident literally happened at the doorstep of the police station. And further down the road, just opposite the police station, is a sports field where this incident happened. So it is going to be something that the community is obviously going to raise, that if they experience incidents like this at the doorstep of the police station, their safety is really not guaranteed. So the police minister will have to answer that question, Xoli, as to why it happened at the doorstep of the police station. 4 people killed in one day just in front of the police station.
All right, thank you very much for the update. That's Athi Mtongana live for us in Hout Bay, and that's where the police minister is going to be visiting that area as a result of recent violence in the past week.